Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Sheepdog Preparedness. Kenny back with you. And just wanted to say, first of all, thanks again for all the shares and the subscriptions and for all the views. Quickly approaching the 10,000th view on the channel, which is another big milestone. I passed that 100 subscriber mark, which was cool, so it let me pick a username, so now you know you can find the channel at youtube.com/sheepdogpreparedness. And then once we hit that 10,000 view, which will probably happen in the next couple of days, then YouTube will let me start monetizing the channel, which means they'll start showing some advertisements, little short commercials. But the main thing I wanted to do with this channel is to share information more than anything else. Don't care if it never makes a dime. If they demonetize every video I put up, which they'll probably demonetize a bunch of them because of my political views, being pro-gun, being conservative, being Bible believer, I'm sure they'll hammer me on that stuff and demonetize a lot of the stuff that I do, because they demonetize most of Pastor Joe's stuff. They demonetize most of Pastor Dowell's stuff. Many other great channels that I watch. So keep plugging at it. That's all we can do. Wanted to talk a little bit today about last minute things. So you've got all your preparedness stuff done. You've got a lot of food stockpiled. You've got water, you've got medicine, you've got your bug out bag done, you've got your ammunition and your firearms done, you got your security plan in place. Everything's ready to rock and roll. What do you still need? The main thing to try to remember in these final days before this hits, because we are close, folks, and millions of us who consider ourselves either survivalists or preparedness enthusiasts or whatever you want to call us, preppers, we all know that it's close, and many of us suspect that it'll probably happen during this winter, sometime over the next 3 to 4 months. So if it happens as bad as many of us think it will, whether it's full-on economic collapse or whether it's some sort of nuclear attack from North Korea or an EMP or something like that, there is the huge potential out there for things to get bad enough that everyday necessities, everyday things are no longer available. Let's say the EMP does happen. Yeah, it's slim, but it can happen. I mean, let's face it, it can happen. If the EMP happens and you can't buy gas at the gas pump and you can't do anything basically anymore, and we're immediately reverted back to the 1800s, which to me sounds pretty cool. As far as the times go, yeah, it's going to be wild for a good while. There are going to be a lot of people that would perish in the beginning from that, but a return to simpler times is what this country has been long overdue for. Technology has ruined us more than it's helped us. So if we get to that point, let's say it strips back that far, what are some things that you probably are overlooking? Well, last minute, I would do last minute medical things that you need. What is it that your body needs to get you ready to be able to function in that sort of environment, to where you can't just go to the hospital and get something done, or you can't just go to the dentist. Get your teeth looked at last minute now. Get a cleaning done. Get those last minute root canals or fillings or a tooth pulled that's going to be bothering you within the next year. Get those things out of the way now while you can still do it. Go get an eye exam real quick. Get the glasses you need. Get a big supply of contact lenses if that's what you use. I would forego the contacts just personally as far as preparedness and survival standards go. I'd get 2 pairs of glasses so that you've got a backup. But get your eyes checked. Get that figured out. Any little minor surgery you've been putting off. You got a hernia that's been bothering you for a few years. Now's the time to get that sucker operated on, get it fixed. You got something that's been delayed. If you've got all the other things done, get these last minute medical things done to get yourself physically prepared for the extra work and labor and hard times that are ahead. You may have to get out there and cut firewood. Are you in physical condition for doing that? You may have to travel distances to gather water. Are you physically able to do that? So get in better cardio shape. Get out there and start walking. Get out there and lift a few weights. here in Missouri, finally, it's decent weather again where we can get outside and not die of heat exhaustion. So we're trying to live outside as much as we can. I've got the firewood stacked higher and deeper this fall than I've ever had it stacked. So now I've got a little bit of free time to get out there and deer hunt, put some deer meat in the freezer, and to get some other things done. So get these things done, folks. I'm telling you, we're close. We're very close. Whether this Antifa thing is going to happen on the 4th or not and trigger it, you know, who knows? It's anyone's guess on that still, or whether it's going to be North Korea or something else. Time will tell. But get everything ready to rock and roll, folks, so that you know that you've got the physical capabilities to go along with all of the equipment that you've gathered up. Not much time left. Are you ready?